Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss another topic in the same chapter, organisms and population. The topic is population attributes. So now let us start with this topic. Now, as you can see on the screen, population attributes. The meaning of population attributes, you can say, is characteristics of population. So it has been observed that in nature we rarely find isolated single individuals of any species living. Majority of them, they live in groups in a well defined geographical area which is called as habitat. They compete with other organisms for the similar resources, interbreed with them, and that population, that particular group of individuals is called as population. For example, if you find rabbits living at a particular place, that is called as population. If you find elephants living at a particular place, that will be called as population. So even though population includes all the sexually reproducing animals, but we have also included organisms which do not reproduce by sexual means. That is, asexual organism also can be included as a population in ecological terms. So that is all about population. Now let me tell you, these are all the examples of population. You can see these birds present in this area. This is a population. This is a population. You can see in the down part of the screen as such, you can see that this is also a population. Are you getting it what I am trying to say? So animals, you can see in the picture, they are considered to be, they can be called as population as such. Now population has certain attributes. Let us discuss now one by one. What are the attributes of population has? Individual can have death and birth. Individual can die, born and die as such. But population, it does not die, is not born. It has death rate and birth rate. Death rate and birth rate. For example, there is a particular plant of Parthenium growing in a particular habitat. If suppose there are 20 Parthenium plants and 20, and suppose in a particular year 8 new Parthenium plant arises, so total become 28. Now suppose if I ask you what is the birth rate, what you will say? So naturally 28 minus 20 will be what? 8. So birth rate will be 8 upon original population, that is 20. ये याद रखना है कि नीचे ओरिजिनल पॉपुलेशन लिखना है, यहाँ पे डिफरेंस लिखना है फाइनल पॉपुलेशन में और पहले के पॉपुलेशन में डिफरेंस 8 अपॉन 20 इंटू 100, ये हो जाएगा आपका बर्थ रेट. सपोज एक दूसरा क्वेश्चन है, देयर आर 30 इंडिविजुअल्स 10 डाई एट इन अ पर्टिकुलर ईयर, व्हाट विल बी द डेथ रेट? तो 10 की डेथ हो गई है, तो 10 अपॉन टोटल, पहले ओरिजिनल कितना थे 30, अब बाद में 20 हो गए, लेकिन पहले क्या थे 30. 10 अपॉन 30 इंटू 100, सो दिस विल बी द डेथ रेट. सो ये डेथ रेट और बर्थ रेट ये पॉपुलेशन का कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है. फिर दूसरा एक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है पॉपुलेशन का जिसको हम बोलते हैं सेक्स रेशियो. इंडिविजुअल कैन बी मेल और फीमेल. Sex ratio cannot be possible in case of individual. Now in case of, when we talk about population may have sex ratio. Now since this sex ratio, male or female, apart from that, population may have age distributions. It can be represented on the basis of the age groups present in a population. A pyramid can be drawn for a population. Now let us talk about this expanding pyramid. यहाँ देखिए, ये नीचे वाला आपका जो दिख रहा है ये प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप है, प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप ऑफ पॉपुलेशन, प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप। ये जो नीचे वाला इधर का है ये रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप, ये शो कर रहा है रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप पॉपुलेशन का, और ये वाला जो है ये शो कर रहा है पोस्ट रिप्रोडक्टिव ग्रुप, यू कैन सी। So this is expanding population. So you see the baseline, that is pre-reproductive group. This is so large, base area is very big. So naturally it is expanding population. Now stable population, you can see the pre-reproductive group as well as the reproductive group, they both have the same area, more so ever the same area. So this is an example of stable population. Population which is stable now. Now this is the best example of declining population. You see the base area, the lowermost area, they have a very small area, and which consists of pre-reproductive group of population. Now this reproductive group of population, you see the area is little bigger, and post reproductive group, you see it is much more bigger. So this represents a declining population. So that is the difference between expanding, stable and declining population. Remember in your examination this diagram pyramid representing expanding population, stable population, declining population is very common question, and that can be asked even to draw or to explain that. So it is one of the most important part you need to notice. Now let us talk about the homework assignment. Define population. It's very simple. You can a group of individuals living together at a particular place, interbreeding with each other, competing and interbreeding with each other is called as population. What are two attributes of population which I have already told you? Draw expanding and declining pyramids and point out the differences between them. So you can do this. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.